I don't have the door closed. Ron's going to hear an echo.
Oh, he'll be okay.
Hey, everybody. Hi, it's Becky from Power Tools with Thread. You are in our Stitchuation room. This is
Everybody, hi. It's
virtual.
Becky from Power Tools with Thread.
This is a virtual stitching retreat where you hang out with me in here and follow me on my sewing journey. And I hope I can inspire you to put something under the needle or tidy or just sit back and enjoy the show while you are sewing in your room doing something. Yeah, I've got a TV right here with me on it. I can see, I was just laughing at my friend Bonnie. I am in Bonnie's sewing room. Look at this. There's Bonnie.
Good morning.
There, see, there's Bonnie. Bonnie is my travel manager. She handles all of the minutia of getting me where I need to go and making sure that the host gets all their files they need and they know when I'm coming and what I'm doing and all of that. Oh, look at you. You're so cute. So anyway, yes, good morning. Hello, everybody in the chat. You've got folks saying, hey, Bonnie.
Good morning.
She looks so pretty in the
I
morning.
turned
You got it on mute? Okay, that's good. So yeah, this is Bonnie's sewing room and I just love it. You see that pink bag right there? She gave me one of those and I actually put a Designs by Juju monogram on it of my B for Becky. And I take it with me on my trips. That's where I keep samples and all of that stuff. So, oh, look, Elizabeth says Bonnie is also so organized. She's laughing. So you guys, I brought her a hostess gift. Do you want to show and tell?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's show and tell the hostess gift. So
The bag.
the bag,
The package.
the new Yazzie bag. Now this is not the new Yazzie bag.
No, my new one is coming.
Your new one's on order. This is a new Yazzie bag for her. I don't even know if they make this one anymore.
It's fabulous. It's fabulous. Oh, look. I got so excited yesterday. It was Christmas. But look.
Okay, so this one has a big pocket. A big pocket here, okay, and a little pocket up here, and then three more here, four more here. Let's see, 2, 4, and a big one, and then here's one with a little flap. So if you guys are interested in getting Yazzie bags, I have a link to them below with a coupon code for 10% off. So, okay.
That'd be perfect because I can organize my chicken salad in it.
Chicken salad.
And then I got a beautiful pastel bundle.
Okay, a pastel bundle of fabrics. This is New Beginnings. This is Joan Figueroa for Riley Blake. I brought her this. See, this is the thing, y'all. I'm sitting there. You're getting my cast offs. I'm giving her my cast offs. So I looked at this and I thought, I didn't remember I had it. I'll probably never use it. Let me share it with someone who will love it. So here you, and it's totally you because those are your colors completely.
And then I have a new great-grandson.
A new great-grandson. So I gave her the Fisher Price baby bundle in blues. So cute. Love it. I said, I know you've got somebody to make something with for that.
Well, I have to open it.
You're going to open it. Okay.
Well, I'm frantically opening.
And then this is Sweet Kitty of Summer from This and That Patterns. Okay. And this is a pieced quilt. It's not applique.
It may be.
It may be. I don't see a
out.
pinwheel in there. I think you're okay. Yeah, but there's little bitty. So, and then all of the fabric for that. These are hostess gifts for her because she is putting up with me and taking care of me for 2 days. And another Yazzie. This is for perfect for notions when you travel. So this is the trifold project case. Okay, I had these. I want to thank Yasmina Magan for sharing this with me so I can share it with you and Bonnie.
You'll get to see it at El Campo.
Oh, yay, yay. Yeah, we're talking about El Campo, Texas coming up. We're doing our RV sew together. We had a cancellation last night. Do we know if it was a cabin or an RV spot?
We'll
have to look. I'll let you guys know. I will not be on tomorrow. So we're going to do, for those of you that popped in this early, I have a special surprise today. Hold on a second. Let me do one thing here. We are going to do giveaway Friday today on giveaway Thursday, because I will not be here tomorrow. And I'm going to do a mystery fabric bundle and a pattern. So I just wanted to let you guys know that for those of you that are following me. And let me see, we'll do a hashtag power tools. And then, all right, we've already got 2 entries. You guys are on it. Yeah, let's do a hashtag power tools. So I don't have it with me. I'll give you a mystery fabric bundle and a pattern, US shipping only, please. Awesome. See how I can just roll on just, but class starts tomorrow at like 9, right? Yeah. And we have an hour drive to the class with the Golden Triangle Quilt Guild in Beaumont. So I will not be on tomorrow. You guys get a 3-day weekend. Lucky you. Jackie's, no space between power and tools. Okay, sweetheart. So, all right. And no Frito visit today either, because I am not home. Frito and Dottie are home with Daddy. Right now, they're probably still in bed. He has not gotten himself up, or maybe he has. I don't know. I told him I was going to be on at 7 this morning. So, all right, you guys. So yesterday when I got here, Bonnie had Autumn for the Autumn Love quilt, and you can see her blocks for Autumn Love all right there. Look at this lady. Isn't she awesome? That is a sweet pea design right there. That is amazing. She's adorable. She says, that's me. I'm frantic. I said, that's awesome. So anyway, there's the Autumn Love blocks, but she had the word autumn, and that's a Lori Holt embroidery quilt that we have been working on. And that autumn, she put it into all in one. Now, because how big you're doing it on your Destiny?
I'm going to do it on Destiny because I have a 14-inch 9x14 hoop.
She has a 9x14 on her Destiny. So she didn't want to do it in, the 1-in-1 as a split hooping. She wanted to do it, or a multi hooping. She wanted to do it all as a single hooping. And I know Corey says, I miss these early mornings. And, I'll tell you, it was super easy for me to get up and just get going, get myself ready, get on my quilty t-shirt here for you guys. It says, you don't have to be crazy to stitch with or to quilt with us. We can train you. Isn't this adorable? This is, that's funny. And this is from Allie M. Tees. So you guys that are, yes, that's right. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. That's right. You said you don't want to be on.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay.
But you're the star.
No, Bonnie, girl. Well, I need you to talk me through
okay.
what I'm going to be doing. So anyway, yeah, I like the early morning too, but y'all, the folks on the West Coast, folks on the West Coast, it's hard for them, and it's hard for my granddaughter. So anyway, but yeah, so turn your notifications on. That means when you subscribe, hit the little bell. Y'all give the video a thumbs up. If you have typed enough keys to do hashtag power tools, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, please. It helps the channel a whole lot and sends my content out to other stitchers, and I appreciate that. So what Bonnie was doing, I want to show you guys. She wants to put it all into one hooping, and I'm going to share my screen. I am using Embrilliance embroidery software. Now, if you're new, Embrilliance embroidery software is like a third-party software. It doesn't come with your machine whenever you buy a machine, but it saves to all home embroidery machine formats. So it doesn't need a dongle. It works on both Windows and a Mac. So, and then also you use the same licenses for life. So today we're going to use a little bit of Embrilliance Enthusiast to do some stitch editing of existing stitches. Are you going back to 7? No, Donna, we are not. This is just special today because we have to leave at 8:15. doing a demonstration this morning at the Quilt Guild, and I have to be there at 9:30 to set up all my stuff. So no, I can't have it stay. I'm sorry, Sandra, can't do it. Can't have it stay at 7. Y'all, I got folks on the West Coast, folks on the East Coast. I'm in the middle, so I kind of have to find that thing. Anyway, so all right. So and Embrilliance right now is having a 10% off sale. I'd appreciate it if you'd use my link below in the description box, okay, because that helps the channel a whole lot. Help me buy dog biscuits and fund my trips all over so I can teach with you guys, in person. So I know, stinking time zones. I know. All right. So, well, Loretta, you got up early in Northern California. Good for you, my friend. I'm glad you joined us. And if you're brand new, let me know. I've got a welcoming committee, a sunshine committee. They're wandering around in the back somewhere. There's a few of them because we're early. Some of them couldn't get here. And Chris says it's only 9:45 in Australia. She's very happy about that. Not keeping you up so late, are we, Chris?
Well, then we have daylight savings time to contend with.
Yeah, DS. Yeah, daylight savings. And so anyway, I don't want you guys to feel like that, you don't want to say anything and you're shy because you don't know these folks. And there's lots of hellos going on there in the chat. Y'all, most of the people in the chat in this room do not know each other in person, and they could walk by each other at the Quilt Festival and they wouldn't even know that that was the person they were chatting with. So please jump in. We love new folks. Okay, so I am going to jump over to Embrilliance and show you guys how easy it is to be able to merge two designs into one and then customize it exactly the way you want to. And if Julie is on here, Julie, yesterday morning, you gave me a super sticker. Well, Debbie, we love you too. She says, I love this chat. Yeah, we love you too. Absolutely. A lot of folks like to just get on here and talk fabric with their friends. And it's just somebody who, who understands your language. And that's always fun too. So anyway, so yesterday, Julie, you gave me a super sticker and that popped up in my chat after I had already ended the session, the live session. So I just want to thank you for that so much. Very thoughtful. And I truly appreciate it. You're a true dear. All right. So let's go into, and if you're just joining us, we are doing a giveaway of a mystery fabric bundle, US shipping only, please. So hashtag power tools. Let me make sure the giveaway, it is okay. We have 175 entries. That's great. So the giveaway tool is working. Yes. Becky says, I just got on YouTube and there you are. Yay. Well, good morning, Becky. Thanks for joining us. All righty. So I'm going to jump over to Embrilliance and let me get that going. And then I need to share my screen with y'all so you can, hold on a second. I'm doing a thing. I need to share my screen so you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to go over to my entire screen. We're going to go to the infinity screen for just a second. I'm going to click share. And now I'm going to jump back into Embrilliance. And there we are. So I have two tabs here. Now, if you've never seen Embrilliance embroidery software, it looks very much like Microsoft Office. And so it should feel very comfortable to you. You have your main page. This is your main design area right here. And then you've got over here, we have the objects panel, and whatever is in the objects panel is what you see on the screen. And then if I click whatever's in the objects panel or I click it on the screen, you get the properties box right here. If you're on Windows, it says properties. So this is the properties box, and this is what makes up, if I open up, if you're on Windows, you see a plus sign. If you're on a Mac, you see that little arrow. And these are all of the elements that make up that one object. So we have one, and then we have 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. I'm just going to click this. If I click it on the picture, now you can see that the properties that make up 1, 1 are this color right here. Okay, the Cameron blue. All right, so I've got two tabs open. The first tab is the AUT. These are two separate blocks in the Autumn Love embroidery quilt. All right. And then the second tab is the UMN. So I said it looks a lot like Microsoft Office. These icons should feel very familiar to you. Those of you that have used it before, we have a little page for new. We have open. There's your little floppy disk for save. Here's your printer for print. 2 pages for copy. Here's your paste icon, undo, redo, etc. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to highlight this so it's selected. I like to select things in the objects panel because it really is more precise than clicking around on the screen. Sometimes you can click something you don't intend to. And up here in the icons, this is in Brilliance Essentials, what I'm messing with right now. This little left arrow right here, it's just rotate 90. How easy is that, right? Just so simple. And now I'm going to come back over here. Well, what do you think, Bonnie? I think I'm going to click it and then I'm going to use my arrow keys and just move it over. And that way it is staying on 0 center horizontal. So let me play with this right here. Okay. And then I'm going to come over to the second one. Here's the second block. And I'm going to highlight it. And Bonnie, can you let me know if there are questions? Because I can't see the chat. And I'm going to rotate it 90. Okay. And then I'm going to, now here's where you need to click in the middle of the design on the design center and not in the objects panel is with the whole, let's see, I'm going to click on it. Let me okay. Select right click copy. Okay. And right click and paste. I just came back over to the other tab. So here's tab 2. Whoop. Okay. I copied it. Or you can use the copy. If the whole thing is selected up here in the objects panel, I can click the copy icon right there, then go back over to page 1. All right. And I can hit the paste icon. And then I'm just going to use my arrow keys and move it over.
Yes. And at this point, go ahead and start to line up.
Right.
Where you want it to be.
Right. So what I have here now, I've got both of these, but we have a whole bunch of stitches that are a problem.
Yes.
Yes. We have a whole bunch of stitches that are a problem. So this particular block, if you look at the Autumn Love final size chart, this block is supposed to be 2 3/4 by 13. And if you look down here at the bottom of the screen in the red, we can see that what I have, everything together, is 13 9/16 by 3 1/4. So I'm really close. Now the 13 9/16 is just a lot of that are these stitches right out here that are causing that extra width. It's not just the letters. These outline stitches are considered part of the design as well. Same with the 3 1/4. But once we get all of these gone, we will get to that 2 3/4 height that we're looking for. Right.
That's just a tack down. That outside border is just a placement line
for
fabric.
This outside border right here is what she's talking about. Let me highlight this. This outside border right here is like a basting stitch. That's all that is. And I don't want that because I'm going to use the trimmer by George to trim this up. If you don't have one, don't worry about that. But what I'm going to do is I can barely see the outside stitch on this one right here. This one I really don't need. So I've got it highlighted. I'm just going to hit delete on my keyboard and make that go away. All right, we're still at 3 1/4 on the height. So this is the offender right here on this one. And so now I'm going to go into design 2, which is the UMN, and I'm going to click that. And I'm going to hit delete on my keyboard again. Okay, so now we're down to 3. We need to be at 2 3/4 on our height, according to the finished size chart. The offending stitches are these right here. Okay, I need to get rid of those stitches. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. And we're going to do that with Embrilliance Enthusiast. Now, if you don't have Enthusiast, this is where this program is very, very powerful. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I've got a magic mouse, so I'm going to use this right here to get in real close, zoom in, hold down my space bar, and my cursor turns into a hand. I'm just going to drag over. And let me go a little bit smaller so I can see all of my letters at one time. Okay, hold down the space bar, get my hand so I can pan. And it doesn't want to do that for me. Okay, hold on. It's going to be picky. Okay, I want to get rid of these stitches right here. These stitches, these up here are going to create a cut file that has that little tab. And I know it's supposed to go in the seam allowance, but I would really have mine be centered more a little bit on the block for me. So I'm going to go into Enthusiast, and that icon is this little arrow right here. It says Stitch Edit. It doesn't say Enthusiast, but Enthusiast is a separate embroidery module inside of Embrilliance software that has to be purchased separately. If you don't have Enthusiast, you won't see this. So I'm going to click on this right here. And when I click that, I can now see all these little stitches and see how they highlight when I go over them. This is fabulous. Let me get this up. I need to move it down some, make it a little bit smaller. There we go. You're dying to tell me something. Go ahead.
If you go through, because the carmine red is the cut file, will ultimately be the cut file.
This
and
one.
That's what, and it shows red.
Right.
So if you go through the next one, the gray.
Yes.
That one is that the.
That's the gray.
Tack down?
Saturn gray is the tack down.
Okay. Delete it.
Just delete the tack down completely.
But if you're going to use heat and bond light.
Right. You're ironing. Right. So we don't need the tack down.
I don't need the tack down.
Right. And you guys have seen me before. I frequently will just get rid of the tack down. You don't need it because you're ironing your pieces down. But look how high that tack down is over your final satin stitching. You can see that. So that sounds like a deal. Let's go ahead and just delete that.
Because you can always go back and do it again.
Correct. So we're going to do that in number 2. Everything we're doing in number 1, we're going to do in number 2 as well. So let me click that and go to that gray. There's your tack down, right?
That one, yes, that is the tack down of the applique design.
That's the tack down. And we can see, look at how big this is. This is supposed to be in your seam allowance. We don't want that. So I'm going to hit delete. All right. So we're cleaning this up. Now I'm going to hold down my space bar. We're going to move back over here. Now we still have placement lines.
Okay. Take the carmine red.
Which is this one.
And move it to the last stitch. Because we're going to move it back.
Okay. Let me condense that. We're eventually going to move it back. We don't want to move these.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Because we need to see it inside the turquoise.
Okay. So I'm going to right click and move last. So it moved. So this is going to stitch last. So now in the stitch order, we have.
And we're going to move it back.
We're going to move it back. But this is the way she did this. Now that's brilliant because now I can see these stitches. I don't want those either.
That's what you got to get rid of.
That's what I got to get rid of. All right. So let's get rid of those stitches. Do we do that now?
You can, but have you got it? So now let's go because you're going to clean up a whole bunch of jump stitches in there too.
Okay.
Because that's the jump for the turquoise, I believe, because you're highlighted.
It is.
Turquoise.
Yes.
We're ultimately going to get rid of that too.
Can I just highlight these now and get rid of them?
Be able to.
So let me click my little box up here. We have a freehand and we have a rectangle. I'm going to click the rectangle and I'm just going to highlight these stitches. Oh, I'm still in Stitch Artist.
And hit delete.
Okay. I didn't do them all though. I need to do these other ones. Let's get real big. I saw I got
real big.
You got in real big. Real big. All right. See now on my screen, in that zoom, that doesn't work well on my Mac. So I'm going to get it smaller and then use my space bar. See, it's not letting me move. See how I can't move it?
It is on your, look over.
No, no,
okay.
it's not letting me move Autumn further
Okay.
over.
No, right. No, because you can't, horizontally, you can't see all of it. Yeah,
all right.
I worked one section at a time.
Well, I can't move that section.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right. So back into Stitch Artist now.
So on a color screen, you can now see the red, the carmine red.
Yes.
Which is what we would normally turn into a cut file.
Right.
That's what I want to drop down inside.
I see.
Bring that top into that circle.
So you grabbed all of these. Let me highlight them. We're just playing now, y'all.
Yes.
So
delete them.
No, these, you just deleted them?
Try delete and watch.
Oh, I understand. So if you delete these, it's automatically going to reconnect from here to here.
Yes.
Ah, let me do it again. Hold on. Let me get it right. I'm going to do
we can always pull stitches around if we need to.
Right. So I'm going to go all the way down to the top of that turquoise, right? Like this. Not taking the turquoise stitches, but just these, and then hit delete. Oh, look at that. Is that what you?
So if you look at, go through.
Hold on.
Go highlight your red in the objects panel.
Yeah.
Highlight the red.
Highlight the red in the objects panel.
And look where, see, now you got to create that line.
I got you.
There.
I got you.
Because I need it to follow. I'm creating my line. So if you even delete just a few of the top line,
yes,
it leaves me enough that I can bring and toggle that top line down to be inside the top of my T. Does that make sense?
Yes. So, oops, Control Z.
Oh, yeah.
My friend Control Z.
Control Z one more time. Go back. Let's do the T and just.
Okay.
Okay. Now go just to there where you are. Delete just the middle of the top of the T.
I got you. Ah, okay. We're learning together, y'all. So I'm going to go back into, oh, here. I'm clicking my rectangular.
Don't click that far right or far left stitch. Now delete.
No, they're all still highlighted. Hold on.
Because you only, just a couple in the middle.
Ah, okay. Hold on a second. Let me do this one more time. It takes a little time, you guys. This is what we do. We sit in our sewing rooms and we piddle on the computer.
Even at 10 o'clock at night.
Even at 10 o'clock at night. So those you say.
Yeah, I tried that one because I need that stitch in the corner on the left and the corner on the right because I need to connect them.
And that didn't work. Now that could be my computer.
Okay.
Or how about if we take this?
Just see now okay, you're going to get rid of that one because that's over on the U.
Ah.
You got to decide which point is the top of the T.
Correct.
Because it goes in and out.
So the top of the T is like right there. Okay. This is that line you wanted, right? For the cut file.
Right,
you can see that line right here in the middle.
And that's where I'm trying to get to.
Okay.
So take the top right-hand corner and bring it down.
To right there.
Yes.
And then I can delete these.
You should be able to delete that. Because I'm trying to straighten that line across.
I got you.
The roof of the T has got to go.
Like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. All right. And then I can grab like.
Yeah, it's kind of like determining which of those points is the top.
So it thinks it's a straight line here.
Mm-hmm.
There.
That's it.
And that's it. Okay.
And then you clean up that. Do the same thing with all the tops of the letters. The bottoms are fine. It's that top part that was creating the bulk in the seam.
I got you. So did you do this?
Every one of them.
Every one of them. You went in and grabbed that top stitch
and bring them down. And then I'll bring my straight. And you have to be careful if it's the letter to the left. Remember, they go into the same hole. There you go. Just like that.
Okay.
Just like that.
just like this. So this is what she piddled with. You can see that line.
And now I know that it's going to fit inside of my satin stitch.
Correct. That's fine. And it doesn't even matter if it's not perfect. No, it doesn't.
If it's got a jinky jaw in it, it's okay.
Okay. So now
you can go through and delete that other stuff.
Junk.
It's just noise.
It's just noise. All right. Whoop. I got to do this right. Y'all, I generally don't show you how the sausage is made. I generally show you, and I'll go through and get this right, but we're just piddling this morning because we're playing with our software. All right, let me hit delete. Okay. This is a problem.
Okay, now if you right click,
and
I think it says, if you right click on your mouse at that point, doesn't it say jump and tie off?
Jump and ensure ties. Right. Look at that. I learned something from you. Y'all, Bonnie was in my class with Lisa Shaw and our Embrilliance training. Yes, that's very good.
Because what the key factor is inspect the design.
Correct. Inspect the design. Yes.
Know where you're going to start and know where you want to go. And then the road traveled is just a map, and just try to figure it out.
Look at that. How smart. Okay.
And now it's gone.
Okay. So now we can see this is going to be our cut file right here, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
you'll have to do some cleanups of those jump files all through, jump stitches all through there.
I see that. Yeah. So now I'm anxious to play with this one. Do we have people asking questions?
Oh.
She's all oh.
Oh, hello. Carmela says that's exactly what I did.
Very good, Carmela. A+, my friend. There we go. This is why you want Embrilliance Enthusiast.
So we are asking, I'm lost. Why are those stitches so much taller than where they need to be?
That was the way the design was. So Carmela asked, why are these stitches so much taller than they need to be? That is the way the digitizer made them. And these are little tabs that were supposed to be in the seam allowance.
And it created additional bulk.
And it creates additional bulk. It does. All right, Miss Bonnie. Smarty. So now what, right?
You're going to just start cleaning all those.
Just start cleaning up all these little stitches. Right.
You don't have to do anything. You just decide where you want that cut file to lay inside that satin stitch.
Yeah. So we can see all of that. That's brilliant. Okay. Let's see. And well, I've never used this paintbrush. What does this do? What does it say? Brush select when dragging. I wonder what that does. I don't know. Oh, look. You can just paint and drag them. Look at this. Okay. Oh, you have to click it every time.
Yes, it does not.
It doesn't.
It's not constant.
Yeah.
You do have to select each object, what you want to do.
So I have to go in here and, like you said, right here, right click, jump and ensure ties. All right, on these.
Determine where, like in the top of the T, the left-hand corner of the T, whichever you work left or right or whatever.
Right.
Right. Figure out which that stitch is the jump stitch. And right click. And
so this is the jump stitch right here. So at the start of the jump stitch,
at the end.
At the end of the jump stitch. So if the stitch is going to jump from the U to the T, click it, right click, jump and ensure ties. And it did some kind of tie off.
Well, there were, because there's a couple in there. It's got some extra stitching in there.
Right.
For that for your applique placement.
Right.
And I'm just having to figure out which of those stitches is the offender.
I got you. So you just kind of have to go in here and really.
Yes.
It's kind of tedious, right? Look at all those. So anyway.
But that's it. Now, if you look on your screen, sometimes you'll see another.
Hold on just one second.
I'm sorry.
I can't see the chat. Can you guys hear Bonnie? Can you hear what she's asking and talking me through?
They're not saying anything yet.
I want to know if you guys can hear her.
And we want to make sure we haven't lost anybody.
Oh, well, we've lost folks. I know that, but they
That's
don't care.
okay.
They're getting free fabric.
Yes, we can hear. Thank you,
Mhm.
Crafting on a Dime. Thank you.
With Shay Shay.
Shay. Thank you.
Thank you, Shay Shay.
And Debbie.
All right.
And New York, our Debbie White from New York.
Oh, hey, Debbie.
Hey,
Good
Debbie.
to see you, my friend.
So yes, and now all you're going to do is it's just a little bit of tedious work to determine which one is the offender. And
Okay.
You really got to zoom in.
I see. So when I zoom in, I can see this tie actually all the way over here. And it doesn't have to do, I thought that it was that cleans that up.
So sometimes, yes, exactly. Rearrange the top. You can go back and fix it again.
Y'all, that accent, Bonnie's from East Texas.
Sorry. I'm fixing to do.
I say fixing all the time. Okay, so this, let's see. Let me just delete that single stitch. There are so many of them.
There are bunches of them.
Look at this. Okay. Debbie was in our Embroidery class too.
But you can see all of the stitches in there. It's crazy how many stitches
right
are in that.
That you ultimately do not need.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so you just start deleting.
I got you. And these, I set them on top of one another. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at this.
This is all, as Debbie, remember all of those things we learned was inspect your design.
Inspect your design. And that's what we're doing with the embroidery. I love that we can do that. So, it's just a matter. Okay, so why don't I start again?
Yes.
How many times did you start over?
A couple.
How many hours are in the day? All right. So as this comes across and it's now sitting on top of that one that I brought down. All right. So
I guess my question is, how many of us said when we started this journey, we did not want to be digitizers? That's why we bought the designs.
Right.
But I've now learned that I want to make it mine. So
correct.
Make my life easier.
And I wish with all my heart that I could zoom over to my right, and I cannot. My screen is not letting me do that. And maybe if I click on this and that shows me, I don't even remember. Do you remember what that means? No, I don't remember what that means either.
It's hunt and peck.
Right.
It's the Braille method.
The Braille method.
Oh.
All right. So like I said, I wish with all my heart, my computer, let me go back to select. Okay, I'm out of, and it just will not, it won't even let me move it to the right. It's like I'm locked. I can only go one way.
Right.
Okay. So I'm going to click the second one and hit delete. And now maybe it'll let me. No, that is so weird. I'm not even, let me go to 0 center and center in the hoop. Okay.
Now you can.
Now I should be able to really get in here. We're looking at that red line.
Because the red is the key.
The red is the key. That red carmine, that is our cut file. Okay, so now that I'm out of that, I can definitely see now. I've zoomed in 516%. If you've got a Mac, that's probably what you have to do. Okay, so look at this.
Now you can see all the offenders.
Yeah. So this is all one line right here.
Okay, just click on the red.
All right.
In the object panel.
That.
Now, now you can actually, there's less noise to deal with.
Right.
And you can begin to see where you need to.
So now I'm going to jump into Enthusiast.
Mm-hmm.
And there are my stitches. All right. I'm going to grab.
Go back to the red.
Yeah.
Because we're only dealing with the red.
Okay. So what if I did right now, if I clicked, no, because you can click that and hide it.
I can, but I don't want to jack with any, I don't want to mess with any of the turquoise stitches. I'm only dealing with my cut file.
I don't think you will if you hide it. If we lock and hide it.
Oh, okay. So yes.
Let's lock and hide it. And then click off. I said lock and hide.
Go to the one just to the left of it, wasn't it? The little locking button.
I did lock and hide. Okay. So now we're in the red. See how you can't see that turquoise anymore?
The only reason I need to see the turquoise and only work with the red is because I need to know where I'm putting my lines.
I got you.
Inside my.
Oh,
inside
okay.
my.
I'm tracking. I'm going to grab just this stitch and move it up.
Can you still see the shadow of your turquoise under there?
No, but that's okay. And then this one, I'm going to move it down. And all of these.
You want to delete that?
I'm going to delete this extra little line because I just don't need it.
That's right.
And it's going to, oh, there we go. All right. So let me unhide. We're going to click on this. We're going to unlock it. So see, now I can see that the red is fine. It's in there, right?
Yes.
All right.
But you still got some offend right there. You got offenders.
Okay. So this is very good.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're getting there. So here is where I want to begin. No.
Okay. Go to the right.
Just click the red. Whoop, hold on.
Click to the right. Go to the right to the top of the U. Now find that offender
right there
and hit the jump stitch.
Right click, jump and ensure ties. And it didn't do it. So do it again. Right?
Yeah, just do it until we find the offender because we can always undo.
Oh, okay.
You see where, because you got to determine that where the needle goes in.
All right. This is one long stitch from here to here.
It should be. Well, actually, it wasn't. It was multiple stitches.
Let me see. It was, but what is it now? Because I've been messing with it. So something in here is the one I need to get rid of.
Yes.
Yeah. And look at all these little weird stitches.
You delete them because those, again, are part of that up the top because we deleted part of the top in the seam allowance. Now we just have to go through and clean that noise up.
Don't hit the blue.
Don't hit the blue.
Okay.
Now we just got to find out where that offending jump stitch is in between the A and the U.
How do you? Oh my goodness. This is going to make me crazy. This is not the way to teach, y'all. I'm sorry.
Sorry, y'all. It was just a matter of cleaning up that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So see, there's some more jump stitches up there. Oh, I know what it is. You know what that is? Isn't that the part of the
that's the
cut line?
That's part of the cut line. Yeah. That's why that has to be there.
Okay. You can move that out of your way and then bring it back.
Right. I see. So I've tore up some of this.
Yes.
All right. Let's undo. We're just going to keep clicking undo until I get this back to where it goes back 25 times, right?
Yeah, because you just want to clean up because we messed up something.
Me.
I wasn't.
I don't have a mouse in my pocket. It was me, straight up. Let's see what we've got. Yeah. Okay. So in this case, I'm just going to close this tab. Do I want to save it? Do not save.
Just bring it back in.
Right.
Carmela says we're doing the digitizer's job for her at this point. Right. Well, Carmela, what we've done is we're making this our design.
Mm-hmm.
So they've done the artwork for us. I've just decided how I want to spend my time on my single needle.
And I like that. All right. So let's destroy this one, shall we? Why not?
Let's cut. Yeah, we'll work on this little guy. Okay,
now let's do it nice and clean because you learned a good clean way. Right?
So let's go into the design, the objects.
Hold on a second. If you just joined us, we are customizing the autumn letters for Lori Holt's Autumn Love quilt. And I'm not going to be here tomorrow. So we are having a giveaway Friday today. And it is a mystery fabric bundle and a pattern. And I'll mail it to you on Monday when I get home. US shipping only, please. So give me a hashtag Power Tools and thumbs up. So you guys, this normally when I show you guys how to do something, I've already played with it for hours and hours and figured it out and show you very cleanly how to do it. This is how the sausage is made. This is what I spend my time doing, going through and playing and poking around. And a lot of you are like, oh, you're so smart with that. And, you're just so good at it and blah, blah, blah. Y'all, this is how I spend my time. This is how Bonnie spends her time. So it's like she said, it's not really doing the digitizer's job for them. If you make the design exactly like the digitizer wants you to in the original pattern, it's going to turn out beautiful. But I am customizing it. So I'm putting my own this is self-inflicted pain. This is what this is. But this is what we do. And this is how you learn your software. Okay. So let's go through this again. So now this is the UMN. Now I'm going to expand my little thing in the objects panel. First thing I'm going to do is get rid of my outer line.
Okay. I would take and just take that and drag it.
But that's my basting stitch.
I know, but you may want it again.
Why?
Well,
okay. I don't want it. I'm going to do this. All right. This is the one that you're saying to highlight.
And then move it off your desktop, move it down somewhere in the design. We'll go back and recenter it later.
I'm going to grab it. Oops.
Okay.
All right.
Undo.
Right. So I'm just going to hit.
You want that actual.
No,
go one more down. Go down to the bottom.
Oh, the bottom one. This is the one.
Now take your arrow keys and move it out of the way.
Get it out of the way. This is my cut file. I don't want to mess with it.
You don't want to mess with it.
See, that's what I should have done before. Okay, so now that's out of the way.
Now go back up to the carmine red is where we are.
Right.
We want it to stitch last.
Right click, move last.
Yes. So that's clean up. Now go to the next gray.
Which is this one.
Delete.
The gray is your tack down. We're going to delete that.
Because that's creating problems.
Okay.
Now go down to the next design and see what the next element is.
This is my
jump stitches.
These are the jump stitches I don't want. So the easy way, I could get rid of them now.
You can.
Okay.
Or we can go inspect, go down to the next stitch order.
That's the heart.
The heart. Okay. We're okay with that.
I'm going to get rid of these jump stitches right here. All right. So let's go into enthusiast. Hold on. Let me zoom in a little bit.
Then we'll deal with the actual.
This is so there's a stitch, there's a process, and you found this to be the easiest. And I think you're right.
I go ahead and get rid of whatever I need because they're going to offend me shortly.
Right.
They're going to confuse me when I because they're already in that mix.
All right. So let me take this again. I'm going to highlight and get it way down.
Just to get it out of the way.
Just to get it out of the way. All right.
Because we're going to bring it back.
Okay. We're going to bring it back. So now I'm going to go into enthusiast and I'm going to get rid of these jump stitches.
Because the only jump stitches are across the top.
And delete on my keyboard.
Yes.
Okay. And then these, but you can zoom in.
And find it. And then right click on it.
Y'all look, I'm up to, down here in the corner, I'm up to 1,425%. All right. So here you can see them. I think there's a button, the 3D.
Okay.
Okay. So if you click the 3D, there it is.
See, you can see it.
So right here, I've never used the 3D button before. That's very helpful. So that's what the 3D is. If you have it on, you can see it because it's darker here. It looks like it has a shadow. show stitches in 3D, but if you click this, now you see just the stitches. So I can click just this stitch, right click, jump and ensure ties. And now it's gone. And it's going to do a tie in. It's going to do a tie out right here and a tie in right there.
And keep moving.
Yay.
And keep right on trucking.
All right. So now you didn't know, you forgot about that 3D, didn't you?
Well, I hunt and pecked for it.
And
I did forget the 3D.
See? And look how easy that makes your life. All right, here we go.
Go to the right because it's where it's jumping to.
Right. Not where you're starting, which is right here. We can see it now, but right here, this one. So right click.
You got to delete the top parts.
Oh, okay. So let me get my, that's right. And highlight this. Did somebody text me or is it just somebody? Oh, it's my husband.
Okay.
And he says, what are you supposed to do with the dog in the morning? She's crazy.
Get another cup of coffee.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to hit delete on my keyboard. All right. So now I'm to a straight line.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably having a fit right now. She's crazy. Welcome to my world. All right. So I'm going to find that stitch and that's it right there. Isn't that awesome? We all learned something today. Right click, jump and ensure ties. And now it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
That was very clean to do that.
It's easier.
It is easier. There we go.
It's easier to use that 3D. I just hunted for it.
Okay. So to use 3D, that's what this does up here. So let me undo that. There we go. Look how nice that is now. See, you learn. Okay. All right. Let me text him back, y'all, real quick. Let me tell him I am on live and I will call you as soon as I'm done in a couple of minutes. Welcome to my world, Keith Thompson. Okay, so we've got the jump stitches now between the letters done. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now this, I can do this same thing here with, now we're going to move this back. Is that what you?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're going to use our arrow keys and move it back.
Move it to where you need it to be. And we're only going to stay.
Let me go down the select tool. A lot of times it's easier if you're in select and see how that jumped around. Let me zero center. Okay. I just put it zero center, but I'm going to jump it around up. I'm looking at the bottom of the stitches to make sure they are in here and over. Now this, the side of this U really gave people some problems. Okay. Didn't it?
I think so.
Because this is going to cut your fabric larger than you need, right?
And that's what we're getting. We're getting rid of anything outside the turquoise.
I got you. We're going to get rid of anything outside of the turquoise. Okay. So let's zoom in. And as long as these are inside of the turquoise, I'm fine. Right.
Yes.
So now what? Smarty pants.
Okay. So on the left-hand side, take that and the left-hand button and bring it down into the U. There you go.
Really?
Bring it down to the top corner of the top of the U, because or
no,
that whole outside of fender. Delete it.
I'm not in enthusiast right now, so
Okay.
let me click enthusiast.
Okay, sorry, that's the biggest problem right there.
Right. So grab this one.
Yeah, just bring it down, straighten it up.
Right in here.
It should straighten it up.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Look at that.
It's really undo. Now, go ahead and delete that whole column of left-hand in the middle of that left-hand side. Delete those stitches.
Like this?
I think that's, yeah. And see if it'll.
Right?
Did it start to move it over?
Well, hold on. Delete those.
Delete those.
Let's see if that works. We have undo as our friend. Look at that. There we go.
Now we're closer. So you're still got one more stitch down at the bottom. If you, yeah, we're going to delete a few more.
Like this.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, not those.
Yeah, not the turquoise at all.
Ah, I see. So now
we're just trying to straighten that line up inside the left-hand side of the U.
Right there.
There you go.
And yes.
Move it over.
Look at that. And this one.
There you go.
Okay. Now it's crooked and it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Because it's going to be hidden by those final stitches.
Now go through and start deleting the top of the letters.
All righty.
The roof of it.
Oh, look at that, y'all. That's going to cut wonky. That will make me crazy. Oops.
It didn't bother me a bit.
It didn't bother you a bit.
Because I'm going to cover it up.
Right. That's the thing. Give yourself some grace here, y'all. Look at that. So that looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to zoom in again.
Yeah, don't forget hashtag Power Tools for the giveaway. And don't forget thumbs up.
Right. Thank you. Thank you.
They're going through here. They're helping me remind me.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that so much. We are seriously playing with this. Okay. I want to bring this top stitch of this column down to, let me look at my, you know what I want? Let me use my ruler guides. I'm going to grab a ruler guide up at the top and just, let me see if I can do that. Can I do that? Let me grab a ruler guide, y'all. Not on the number, but on the line or thereabouts. Maybe I have to be closer. Okay, let's do this. Let me grab a ruler guide. Come on. Let me go into select. I'm going to grab I keep saying I'm going to grab a ruler guide and I'm waiting for it to listen to me.
I thought it.
Because I want to grab a ruler guide. No. It's not doing it. Okay.
Okay.
So what I want to do, y'all, this is what I want to do. I want to grab a ruler guide off of the ruler up here and drag it down to where it is in the top, right in here across the center of these turquoise stitches. And then I'm going to just delete. Then I'm going to grab the edges of these. I'll zoom in super close, grab these and drag them down to where the ruler guide is. And then I know where it is. And then I can 3D it and get rid of these turquoise stitches and easily clean that up.
Okay. As Betsy says, we can go to the turquoise stitches.
All right.
Lock it.
Yeah, that's what I had done before.
Okay, lock it. So we're not going to be messing with
we
them
won't
at all.
fiddle with the turquoise stitches. Good, Betsy. All right. So now we don't even see them. But the problem is, I did lock and hide. Let me unlock.
We don't want to hide. We want to go to the left.
Let me unlock those.
Yeah.
All right.
To the left of that hide.
So let me do this, and I'm just going to lock them. Oh, that's unlocked.
There.
Lock this one. So now I got a little lock on here.
Yes.
Okay.
So now we can just see what we're doing. Now go back to the red.
Hold on. I swear, why won't this thing give me a ruler guide? It might be tired. Sometimes the software gets tired. There it is. There's my ruler guide. Now I've dropped my ruler guide right in the middle of those turquoise stitches. So now I can super zoom. Hold on, y'all. Watch. Follow my madness here. Super zoom. Okay.
Diane Zimmerman says, awesome lesson. Thank you, Diane.
You're welcome, Diane.
How many brains does it take?
Okay. So see how, let me turn off 3D. Now I can see the top of those stitches. You see that? I'm going to zoom in super close. I won't be messing with my turquoise stitches. So now I'm going to go into Enthusiast and grab this. I'm going to take this one and pull it down into, I wanted to take it to my ruler guide is what I wanted to do. So it's in the middle right there. Okay. And now I'm going to grab this one and drag it down to my ruler guide. Okay. And then
highlight those top ones and delete.
Delete.
Mm-hmm.
delete, delete. Okay. This is awesome. And see how that did this? Let's pull this down and put it right here.
Okay.
Okay. Why not?
Why not?
Tater tot. Ha! So get my square and highlight these stitches. Whoop. Just let's get in here and hit delete. Oh, yay. And we have an offender. Zoom back in.
That's okay. We're going to get rid of it. Do the
This
top
guy,
of
delete. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at that.
Mhm.
Okay. And so if I come over here and let me get the top of this one and drag it down to my ruler guide. That really is very helpful with the ruler guide. So now I know how far to drag it down. All right.
Of course, I just flew by the seat of my pants.
Well, that's all right, Mama. Ain't no thing. Ain't no thing. 2 brains, 12 brains, 250 brains are better than 1. And we are at 8 o'clock and we have to go pretty soon. So you guys got the idea. I'm going to stop sharing and go back. We are doing the giveaway today, y'all. Hey, we're back. So thank you so much. Yeah, we had an early start today, you guys. I have to leave in about 20 minutes. We are heading for Beaumont, Texas, so I can teach.
You got a super
Oh,
sticker?
thank you so much for Kim's Stitch and Therapy. Thank you for your super sticker. I appreciate that.
Woo.
So this, what we were playing with today was the enthusiast module of Embrilliance. If you don't have this, I highly recommend you get it. Do you have to have it for Snapplique? No, but this is not Snapplique. What we're doing is we are customizing and making an existing design our own. And thank you, Mary Rose, for your super sticker, darling. I appreciate that so much. So you can see how you can really use those tools, how to use your lock and hide, how to use just the lock, how to select specific objects, move those around. Then you can put them back where you need them when you're ready. And you can turn the 3D button on and off to see the stitches and make it really, really clear for you when you zoom in and how to do all of that. So today's, you guys, we're fixing to end. I'm going to go ahead and do the drawing. We've got 8 o'clock folks coming on who didn't have notifications, so they didn't know that I was live. And I'm going to, let's see, share screen. We're going to go to the giveaway tool and pick and draw. All right. This is awesome. Whoop. Where am I? Right here. So let's see which one. Where is your phone? I want to know where I have to wait for that one so that I don't announce it too early. Hey, crafting on a dime with Shay Shay. Yay. Good for you. Congratulations, Shay Shay. Shay Shay, send me your mailing address where you would like that sent. It is a mystery fabric bundle with a pattern. So thank you so much for supporting the channel. You guys be sure to give a thumbs up. Yay, she says, wow. Yeah, let me know where you would like me to send this. Send it to powertoolswiththread@outlook.com. Okay. And you guys, if you want to get enthusiasts, be sure to use the link below my video and click that. And that helps me get credit. There is a 10% off coupon tomorrow. Right, Debbie White. There is no class tomorrow. Today was giveaway Thursday for Friday because tomorrow I have to be back in Beaumont very early. So great to see everybody today. Y'all have an amazing weekend. I love you guys. We will talk to you soon. And
thank you for letting me be there.
Well, thank you for teaching me. I want to thank Bonnie Cohn for walking me through her amazing process to edit those letters. And we all kind of used our brains and got refresh.
Yes, because this was not rehearsed.
No, we're just flying by the seat of our pants. Like I said, it's always a trip to just kind of poke around and see how the sausage is made, as I like to say. So what do I always tell everybody to go do? Go sew something. Bye.